Hi! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? It's been a bit. It's been like a good week. It's been like a little bit more than a week. I have been preoccupied. As I kind of said, I made the community post about it just like a few minutes, well, like half an hour or something ago. And those of you who are in my Discord, you'll know anyway. Sadly, our last rat has died, so we are now ratless. It's also why you can see no rat on my hat anymore, no rat in the intro screen. It felt a bit, I guess, disrespectful, but maybe I'll bring that rat back, but she was directly, like, I guess designed on the rat that passed last week, so I wanna let that, you know, emotionally process first before I do anything, before I decide on anything regarding that. We're just gonna do a little bit of a short stream today to get back into it. That's also why I'm just doing silksong, because it's comfortable. You know, I know silksong. Silksong is what I know. But hopefully tomorrow I'll finally do that that Pokemon stream for either Emerald Sea Glass or whatever else. It was Emerald Sea Glass. What was the other ROM hack? I had it like saved in my pins. It was Pokemon Tectonic. One of those two was something I wanted to try. So we'll do that tomorrow, hopefully. And then we'll see. I'm not gonna lie also, I am fully not sure of where I was. So I could get the melody. I can go into high halls because I've got the claw line. And I can go do the architect stuff. I think I just wanted to, like, explore this place. I think that's legitimately just what I wanted to do, was just explore... Where the fuck are we? Wait, sorry. Sinner's Road. Sinner's Road. It's been a bit since I've silked and songed. Also, I'm gonna have to get back into the Beast Crest moveset, because, you know, that is, like, the point of the run. I did last week do, like, just a regular speedrun. It was actually the first time I tried doing Needle 1, because Needle 1? Yeah, Needle 1. Because I've always done Needle 2 speedruns. And, dude, I was suffering so much in High Hall's Gauntlet. It was not even funny. My girlfriend got worried about, me, because she knows I don't really get angry at video games, so she was very, very surprised at how mad I got and how much trouble I was having with that area. Because normally I think I'm actually quite good at High Hall's Gauntlet, but, like, dude, the difference that just one needle upgrade makes, it's surprising. It's surprising how much of a difference it makes. We could also just straight up explore some of Bilewater. Or, no, okay, maybe not. Maybe we can't explore Bilewater. I need some mask shards, dude. And I could equip the fractured mask, I guess, but... Jesus, man, come on. Yeah, I forgot that this game's actually kind of difficult sometimes. I should, maybe respect it a bit. Yikes, I'm gonna just save reload that, because I don't want to lose my rosaries. My schmoseries. Yeah, I did a little speedrun here. 2:16, very bad time, very bad. I did so much. You realize it? I did not have more than one needle upgrade. I mean, did you not just get the one that's in the fucking city? Because you get at least one. And to be fair, I also didn't have any tools or any crest upgrades, so there's a little bit more challenge there. Also, I was just really out of practice. On my attempt where I did it, it like really wasn't bad. I just, my god, did not do good on my attempt. I fully just buffed it. Okay, let's not die again, perhaps. Let's actually try and focus a little bit. Gotta get back into the control scheme of this game. There we go. Rosary's back. Let's go get that, yeah, see, it's not that hard. Once you simply say, this is how it works for me at least, once you simply decide that you're gonna lock in, all you have to do is, I'm going to lock in now, and then you simply will. put that... Well, wait, I need to hold it, I forgot. You know what I find really sad? Because I found this out. Flea Brew apparently doesn't actually stack with the Beast bind, which makes me really sad. It's still good for, like, getting your bind back. The Flea Brew is still good, but, like, man... That's just such a shame that it doesn't stack with it. Then again, that might be kind of broken, so I don't know how to feel about it. That is not bile water. No, that is bile water. We'll go there in a second. You to proselytize about Warframe? Don't. If you do, I'll kill you with my laser beams. Or my mind, perhaps. Perhaps I'll kill you with my mind. Which I use to shoot my laser beams, so it wouldn't be that different, really. I don't know why I'm actually going down here. This isn't Steel Soul. I don't really need to be unlocking this. It's fine still. If you didn't know, this guy down here gives you... Oh wait, I need to actually kill these guys first. God damn it, can I not suck for once? See, this is what I mean when I say I suck. And I would like to stop. There we go. This wall over here becomes breakable in Steel Soul, and this guy is replaced with a character that gives you that buys Silk Eaters from you, so you can turn Silk Eaters into money. Because this guy gives you Silk Eaters, and then in Steel Soul you just get to have money instead, which I think is more useful. Don't fall into the grubs, into the maggots. Okay. Yeah, today might be a bit of a more quiet and short stream, because I just want to get back into it, and I did already get a lot done today. I was very productive, so I have permitted myself a little bit of a short stream, but I also need to stay productive. That's very important. Ah, bile water, my beloved. I am not looking forward to this, I'm not gonna lie. I might be a big defender of all things Skong, but this area... It is hard to defend. Especially when you can't heal. Not normally, at least. This area becomes a lot harder to defend. But I do have all of my movement upgrades that I need to actually traverse this. Also, don't be surprised, there are gonna be like fleas and stuff that I miss. That's just because I don't actually know this beginning area of bile water that well. I think this is where we get the ruin tool though. So that's at least going to be useful. Sadly, there is no bench here. So we are not going to be able to heal the muck maggots. Unless this guy gives enough thread, he does not. Okay, that's fine. But I do want to... Did I get Lugoli? I don't think I beat Lugoli. Was that a reason I went? Oh, I think that might have been one of the reasons I went over to that area, actually. I think that's why I went into Sinner's Road. Oh, I'm a bit stupid. Also, yeah, going into normal water, fun fact, also deletes the muck maggots, if you didn't know that. Now you know that. It literally only matters for this one little area, because there's no other areas in bile water with normal water. I guess besides the area directly under the lake. Where you find Chakra's dead mom. But I think besides that, there isn't any place that does. My Skong Defender Cope. Well, at least Skong is a good game, is the difference. It's not a gacha game. So therefore, it's a lot more defensible to be a Skong Defender. Dude, I am not going to be able to heal this mucking maggotings. Unless I'm really careful with these respawning guys. Which I don't think will work, because the muck maggots sap your silk. Wow. Nope. Come on. Okay. Maybe enough for a bind. Okay, enough for one bind. At least. Ahoo! Ahoo! They're so cute. I love them. I saw that Scurry, the one like challenge runner guy, he did another like silksong challenge thingy, where one of the challenges was he had to name every flea because he was kind of known for having named every grub. And that was really cute. I saw that and I thought it was really cute. Also, I hate these fucking enemies. I can never goddamn kill them. And that's gonna be even worse when I actually need to hit them to heal. Okay, I think there's a good place up here to heal. Come on. Oh, okay. Because I think you can, like, hit this guy a bunch. And then just reset the area. I remember that being, like, my little safe place. Okay, get that silk, get that silk. And then next time we go in here, we're just gonna hit him while bound. Which will only take 2 hits. Okay. Oh my god, that was close. Holy shit. I almost fell back into the muck. That's okay. Let's try and get some more out of this heal. A little bit more than 1 health. Okay, let's try this again. We go back in here and we bind and we try to hit him more than once. Okay, 2 heal, 2 heal. 2 heal's good. 2 heal's good. Also, I don't think this area up here has anything that we can't also just get easier later. Because we have to return there anyway for when we get the... fuck... what is it called? The child. You know, the little cursed sapling thingy? But let's just go get our bench and station first. Okay, now it's fine, now it's fine. I got my healing. And I know where to go from here. This area I know quite well. It's that beginning part that I don't know. Because I only went through it once. But this area I've gone through quite a few times. Probably as many of you also have. Because this area of Balwater with the double jump required is not an easy one to pass through. Alright, but we got our way out. We got our way out. Let's open up the shortcut over here. It's not really a shortcut even anymore. It's just the area to Phantom, which we've already cleared, I believe. The funny thing is, I didn't actually know this, but I think that's how I experienced it in my first playthrough, but then I just forgot about it. The mist, because I always thought the mist just goes away once you reach the Citadel, but apparently it doesn't. Apparently the mist goes away once you've beaten Phantom, for which you need to clear the mist at least once, so you never get to really skip it, I guess. Which yeah, like I didn't know, even though that's how I experienced it the first time around. Memory locket, very important. I forget if there's a breakable wall here. Nope, not a breakable wall. Really, man? Really? Also, this is a bit unrelated. One of the reasons I want stream to be a bit short today, because while I have motivation, I still want to do a bit of rigging. Because I've actually been really enjoying Live 2D. I'm not gonna... something about it, maybe it's just because it's very impressive to me. But like, for those of you who know it, I was doing the mouth shape rigging, right? And I thought that it was going to be like hell. I thought it was going to be terrible because, you know, I was doing the mouth shapes and I don't fucking know what they're supposed to look like. I just kind of went with what the guide told me. But then my girlfriend told me like, hey, did you do the corners already? And I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to do the corners. Like, you know when you turn your head like this and up and left up and stuff like that, you know, the mouth needs to move accordingly. But the thing is, I had already rigged the head shapes, and this is what I find so impressive about Live 2D as a program, is that like, god damn it, is that I'm really bad at video games. Is that when you do that, it synthesizes all of the changes for you. Because like, I'd already rigged the head movements with the mouth as part of it. So since all I did was deform the mouth in the base position, all of the additional deformations that come from like being moved to the side and up and whatever were already part of the head movement shape thingy. And that was just so cool. You still have to like adjust it somewhat, but it's just so sick, man. It's such a cool program in that sense because I feel like... I know it's not that impressive, but like to me it's very technologically impressive. Ah, bah, bah, bah. Should I start buying maps? No, no, I don't need them. I did not mean to bind there. That was a mistake, because now I won't have that when I need it. That was a big mistake. Oh well. Hehe. I should start relying more on my claw line, to be honest, for this stuff. But if I'm gonna be doing that, I should maybe get... the extra silk heart? That might be worth it. Am I going the right way? Okay, I am going a right way. I just never fucking go this way in my normal playthroughs because I always want to like unlock all the stuff on the right first, like on the right path. So I'm probably gonna have to go back there anyhow. But I mean, we're here now. I might as well continue. I think that's where you get out of the fake bench, if I remember. Shit. I lost one of my silk soul attempts to... my steel soul attempts to... I think specifically this guy. Because he hit me while I was up in the air for 2 damage. And you know what that did? It pushed me into the spikes for another damage. And I was on 2 masks with the fractured mask. And that really hurt. You have no idea how much that hurt. Like emotionally. Just being killed by random ass McGee in Bilwater. It was quite painful. Okay, I think I'm going the right way for the bench. Oh god. I hate these guys so much. At least if I could consistently heal off of them, but I really can't. Nope. Okay. Shit. I don't like doing this with the Beast Crest. This is really rough with the Beast Crest. The Beast Crest makes this really rough. And it's quite rough. I am getting roughed. The roughening is quite rough. God, I want the Weave Light equipped right now. Oh man, that would help so much. It's fine. Can't even have the Sawtooth Circlet equipped. That's so sad. Yeah, there's nothing I can improve here. I just need to play better. And get another mask shard. Oh, that would help so much. A little bit more of a mask. And try to... oh god. Have enough silk so that when I bind, I'll be able to actually do stuff. I do really want to get my... fucking almost said runes. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. A fun fact, last week, instead of streaming, I basically just played Elden Ring whenever I wanted to have, like, gaming time. And I just yesterday evening beat Elden Ring. Well, technically the evening before that, but I wanted to like finish up some things before I got the actual ending. I wanted to finish up like all the bosses and stuff, so... now I have officially done every boss in Elden Ring. I've done like a full playthrough. And I enjoyed it quite a hell more than I did my last... or I guess my only other attempt at playing Elden Ring. And it was a good idea of me to decide to revisit the game, I think. And play it in a way that I decided and not like, oh, the Souls fans think this game should be played only this way. Also fucking ow. God, I wish I could have the Fractured Mask equipped. Does this guy respawn? Can I heal off of him, perhaps? Oh, I think it's only the flying guys that respawn. It's fine. It's fine. I just won't heal. Who needs to heal? Healing... not me, I guess. I guess I don't need to heal. This is... okay. How do I get past that guy? Like this, it seems. Okay, that was sick. I gotta say, that was sick. From me to myself. Ah, fuck. I'm good. Sorry, I just forgot he existed for a second. Oh, but there is another guy over here to the right that I can use my bind on, perhaps? If he exists, he does exist. Nice! Okay, little bit of heal. Little bit of heal. Heal, little bit acquired. Is he really not respawn? I could have sworn. I think... Yeah, if you walk out, like if you reset the area, they respawn, but not if... Like, the flying guys, they just straight up respawn. Just all the time. God, fucking snipe. They're so snipey. They just hit you. Okay, give me that. Oh shit. Okay, I did get my cocoon, so I have a little bit more... Oh my god. What? Really? Really? He shoots twice? Do I really want to do this, man? I hate bowel water so much. And I don't have a reason to do this right now. Not really. Do I have a silk eater? I do. I don't have a reason to do this. I wanted to get the station. I'll do silksong. I'll silk my song more later. How's Beast Crest going? I was watching pro Beast Crest shorts and I was thinking of trying a new save. Honestly, it's not as challenging as I thought. How would I describe it? What would be the best way I could describe it? I would describe it as great in so much better in combat than I thought, even though the lack of blue slots makes it kind of boring, and it does take a while to get the one Crest blue slot, so I don't really like to count it because I haven't fucking unlocked it yet. Like, it's fun in combat, it's really fun, but man, the traversal and platforming, it is a problem. It's problematic. There's certain areas where it's like really, really problematic. But like, it is fun. I am enjoying it, otherwise I wouldn't be doing more of it. Okay, I got another mask shard. We be masking, we got masked up. I did not mean to bind. We also got 3 moss berries, but we never went into the memoriam to get the last one. Did I get anything yet for the next needle upgrade? No, I did not. To be fair, none of it's that out of the way. Nah, it's pretty out of the way. Oh god, doing courier rasher with this. Courier's rations is going to suck so bad. That's okay, that's okay. Because we're gonna... I guess what's the next step for me now? I'm deciding. My brain is deciding. I am decidinating. I'm deciding. I'm deciding it's going to be... What am I... Hold on. My brain is off. My brain is not on. It is not on. It is off. I'm going to go to Greymore. And we're gonna... Oh, wait, I just spent all my money. Oh no. I just spent my money so I can't get... Oh. I won't be able to just buy the nectar. Which I need. No? Do I have stuff in my inventory for that, maybe?
That's fine.
Did you just say that's fine? Because it's not fine. Oh, I do. That's not enough rosaries. Alright, we're gonna beat up Lugoli first. Time for boss fight. I've heard that apparently Lugoli is pretty hard because of the muck maggots for Beast Crest. Which makes sense to me. Because a lot of my damage and sustainability relies on binding, and if I get hit with any muck maggot thingy, I can't be bound. So that's gonna be interesting to figure out. Oh, I also really want to get more More silk hearts. Honestly, it might be worth it to beat Lace 2. Just to get the silk heart from her. And then I would have to go beat the Unraveled as well, which I just don't want to do. I just really don't like the Unraveled fight, man. It's just really boring. I don't even not gonna talk to you. I don't like you. You stink. You're sucky. I hate you. He's so stinky. He's such a stinker. Alright. I should sit at the actual bench, because I'm almost certain to die here. Like a bunch. I'm not great at Lugoli. Because I haven't really fought her in a while, I'm not gonna lie. She isn't part of the like any percent route. Which, like, why would she be? Imagine if the needle damage increase was like that significant that she becomes part of the speedrun route. That would be insane. Alright. Ding dong! Food served! Time for food, meal time. Okay, one down. And I immediately take damage, that's okay. Alright, Lugoli time. Lugoli? Time for Lugol. Woo, okay, instantly big damage. But I can also instantly bind again. Okay, ow. Big ouchies. No, but okay, I can bind now. Shit. I got literally covered in poop. I'm locked in right now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be not talking as... Oh, really? I've earned my bind back and you took it from me. Still just one hit from death, which is not good. Not good, not great. Very bad and not great. What? Really? First try? Holy shit. Maybe I'm not that bad at this game. Maybe I'm actually kind of okay. I mean, to be fair, like I said, Beast Crest, good in combat. That's its thing. Good in combat. Beast Crest, in fact, as has been said before, in fact, quite good in combat. If you know what you're doing, one could say it's quite good in combat. One could say that. In fact, I think one might want to say that, because it is in fact quite good in combat. If you're in combat, quite good. Quite good. You see those fucking dodges? I wasn't even looking, I was looking over at my OBS. The most dodgerifics insanity. Never mind, I got hit. But it would have been really cool if I hadn't gotten hit, wouldn't it have been? Isn't that correct? The thing I am saying to you with my words? Okay, didn't get any money from that, but I did get pickled maggots. So now we go... I really do not want to do Sands of Karak, but I do need my crust nut. Let's do some more stuff in the Citadel first, because we have not been in the Memoriam. And that sounds like as fun a thing to do as any. I could also do other things and perhaps other stuff. Do I need to unlock the White Ward to get the quest for it? Also, why did I go to the Terminus? That's not where I wanted to go. But if I want to get the Sherma quest, I believe I need to actually open up the White Ward once correctly. Correct? Correct me if I'm correct. Which I am. Honestly, my least favorite part of the White Ward is always the walk back, because I feel like no matter how you enter and exit it, it always takes way too fucking long. Building up the Songclave. I do not have money. What do you have to share, Merchante? Another key. So we got one... This is the one for... Actually. Because we only have 2 places left to open up. One of them is... the place in High Halls that has all the money. So why don't we go and get that? Also, I could kill these guys, to be honest, for money. Or I could die to them. That's also an option. Come on. Okay. I still got it. I'm still good at video games. I'm gonna ignore the memoriam for now. Let's go to high halls. Let's just go do and go words. Let's just go and do high halls. That will be the thing we now do. I fell. Oh, Clockwork Core I also need to still do. To be fair, I think Clockwork Core is kind of fine to do without a down, like a good down air. Because if you're doing it correctly, it's... Okay, wait. Yeah, no, I've not opened it up. Have I opened up this? I have. Wonderful. So I don't need to walk all the way around to get there. Not high halls. Clockwork Core, I think, is mostly doable with just your claw line. For the most part, at least. Because that's kind of how it's designed, you know. There's some really fun speedrun things you can do. With double jump and down air if your crest has a good one, but we're just gonna have to follow the main path. Maybe. I could still be a little bit funky with it. I could still be a bit sick with it, perhaps. Fuck you. More like Elvares die. God, dude, I got him. Oh my god, he got so hard there. You think he's embarrassed? I think he's super embarrassed. Get his ass. I never know what the deal is with these bugs. And I only ever come here once I have the double jump, so I don't have to return for this literal one thing that just needs the double jump for kind of no reason. Well, not no reason. It's nice to have a thing to return back to. You know, that's not a bad thing. To have, like, reasons to return back to previous areas. It's just that I don't like this one because of the enemies being, like, a weirdly annoying part of it. Because they're really hard to fight in here. Okay, spool fragment. Yippee! And let's hope we don't get fucking murked by them on the way down. Okay. We didn't actually get murked by them. I was ready to say bad words and swears and curse their family. But I didn't need to. Haha. I killed a man. That's right. I did. There's money up top. I'll go get it. Nothing for my little steel soul enjoying... heart. Because normally... Well, not normally. If you play Steel Soul, you can find like one of the locations for the Steel Soul exclusive quest over here. Which really sucks because it's really out of the way. So if you have to return... If you've already been here and you have to return here, really out of the way. I tried going up here from the right, so from the area that I'm currently in. Don't recommend it, I'm not gonna lie. Don't recommend it. Do I have crafts metal? I do. Strongest tool in the game, baby! I might just replace the silk trap or whatever it's called, the silk snare. Silk snare is good, but man, Cogfly just good, man. Cogfly just really good. Why are you always down here? Why are you in my way? Really? Was that 2 damage necessary? To be fair, I really didn't have to go down here for the shards. That was kind of on me. Come on, one more heal. Yippee! I'm always really bad at this part because I'm really impatient and I always want to get this area open because there is a thing in here. I think that's one of the psalm cylinders. I think going over to the left does exactly nothing because there's just like shards over there or something. But there is, yeah, psalm cylinder. So that's more money that we can get. Oh, I could also get the... Now that I have the double jump, I don't know if I already went there on the save file. The shop from the fly. I could go there. I should walk in here just so that when I inevitably, oh yeah, there's also a thing here, right? This is such a weird room, man. It's literally just the frayed rosary string. I guess it's also kind of meant to show the existence of, like, where all the big boys of the Citadel go when they die. I guess, maybe? Or at least, like, they're sleeping. I don't really know what's going on in there, to be honest. Okay, but we... What did I go up here for again? Money! Woo! Money! Yippee! Money! I get money from here! Yummy! Yummy money! I'm so happy about money! Money, 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 money! Money, money, money! Open quicker! Open quicker, says me. Yes, money. I am going to rob a bank. Hornet Silksong bank robbery. Speedrun. Ooh, I'm so fast. Ooh, I'm the speediest. I'm gonna get this tool just for completion's sake, I guess. And because I think it's just really fucking funny. I love this shit. You just take off the bottom of one of those, like, rosary turn into strings fires and you just fucking use it to kill shit. It's so funny to me. I don't know why it's so funny to me. But it is. I don't think I've ever really, like, seriously used the tool, though, because it just felt too, well, expensive. I guess the investment, the literal investment, felt a bit too steep. But yippee. We've done that. I'm not going to do High Holds Gauntlet yet, because I don't really have a reason to. I can literally do it at any time now, so let's go do some stuff in the Memoriam, because why not? That way we can get the last Mossberry for the Mossberry stew, we can get the Big Flea, we can get some more blue tools we can't fucking use. And I think this also unlocks the ability for the merchant to actually, like, go over here, if I'm remembering. Like, for her next questline. Or for the next part in her questline, rather. I really like the Memoriam, man. Especially once you've played the game once, you realize, like, what Verdania is and stuff. Makes it a lot more interesting to be here. Do I just ignore this guy? I really don't like fighting this guy, ever. Like, with Beast Crest especially, he's just really hard to fight. I might just ignore him for now. I don't really think I have, like, literally any reason to fight him. What a strange thing I'm doing. That was very strange of me, my god. Hello, Stacy, welcome. This is an English chat, sadly. I do know enough Italian to know what that means, but yeah. we stay in English here. I don't know what I just did there, by the way. I literally tried to, like, face tank him when his face is far more facey than my face. But maybe that's respectable. Maybe some of you respect that. Because I know you should. There we go. Mossberry. Give. And shortcut to the bench. Give. Nice. Very nice. I don't think there's actually anything up here. Yeah, I think there's literally nothing. So it's really funny that I still went there and took damage from it. Can you not? I asked you if you cannot, and then you kept, and I asked. It's not Italian. I know it's not Italian. But, like, at least in my experience, knowing a decent chunk of Italian, because I mean I grew up speaking it, it helps just understanding Spanish. Like, the languages are pretty similar. Wait, did I get it wrong? No, okay, I just didn't hit it. This is really hard with the Beast Crest, this particular one, because it requires a lot of down airing. Nope, that was the wrong one. I know how it goes, though. I know how it goes. I meant to hit this 1 second, yeah. Come on. Nope. Ugh. Fucking down airs. Like, I had some, I remember when I was in school back in the day, there were some, like, Spanish, like, exchange students that showed up. And I was genuinely able to just, like, converse with them in Italian. It wasn't perfect, but, you know, it worked well enough. If the English fell apart, then we could sort of speak a similar same-ish language. One more heal? Let's go. I still don't fully know how to feel about the 3 heal limit on Beast Crest, to be honest. It, on the one hand, it makes sense, but like this crest is already nerfed into the ground in so many ways. Having the limit removed would at least help it a little bit with exploration, because like that is where this crest at the end of the day just suffers. It can be as... This shit's going to be like amazing when inevitably we get like a Godhome equivalent, like some kind of Pantheon. But like, being this bad for exploration does matter for a crest in terms of like, I don't know, like tier list placement or whatever. I just really wish it had a little bit more something for platforming purposes. I think there's literally nothing over to the right here, but I still always go here. I think there's literally just like a bit of lore. And that's just it. When do you die? God. He's so dramatic. Wants to live so badly, like some kind of living being that wants to live. There we go. That guy didn't want to live as badly. He had a little bit less of a living... Yeah, it's literally just telling you that some parts of the Memoriam are failing. But I think, did the part for Verdania fail on purpose? I think that's kind of the implication, right? That they specifically turned off the Verdania Memoriam because they wanted to punish the princes or something. That's kind of how I interpreted it, at least. I'm just gonna ignore those guys. They're not that important. Because I want my shortcut. My shorty cut. Shorty cut. Okay, let's get... Before we get anything else, go all the way up to the terminus. And then we can look at the Vault Vessels, maybe. But I want to unlock the terminus first. There's not much else to get here now. We can get the thing that I'm missing on the way back. Getting a heal here is gonna be rough, but I'll try. And time for that Volt fight thingy. I sometimes just get fucked up by this fight, even though it's literally just 2 dudes. Never mind, they kill themselves. Okay, I didn't even have to do it much. Well, I had to do a little bit. But I didn't have to do that much. Vault Vessels! Yippee! Don't know if it's something I'm gonna be using. But maybe. They are a decent tool at the very least. Yeah, this just has that silk. I do rememberings that. Let's get the shortcut first, just in case we do happen to die to the fleas somehow. Because I am nothing if not very stupid at times. Ooh. Make sure I get a little bit of a bind in. My 2 damage, bro. There we go. Not too bad. Alright. And... that's already kind of it for stuff that's here. We still get, I think it's a mask shard. No, it's not a mask shard. I think it is a... the other thing. Spool fragment. I think it's a spool fragment we get over here. I hate that that's not a screen transition. It's like part of the same screen. It's weird. There we go. Yeah, spool fragment, not a mass card. Still good, still good. Oh god. The bestiary entry for these things is so funny. It's just Hornet complaining that she can't pet them because they still have spikes. Which, like, honestly... You go, queen. Most relatable thing ever. Live your feminine side, something something. Creatures are made to be pet. Etc. and so forth. At least that's my interpretation. Alright. Well, we got money, we got some psalm cylinders, we got the last mossberry, which means we already have the mossberry stew, which is now a decent chunk of everything that we need to get the second needle upgrade. Let me check if the quests here have updated at all. I do have money for that now. Not really though, because I needed, what, like 400? Okay, this is like 400 by itself, okay. So I can complete that, because I know you need to complete these to unlock Act 3. You need like a specific amount of quest points or something. I forget how it works exactly. I could get the psalm cylinders. I should get some more fine pins, honestly, just to have. Just so I've like unlocked them finally. So I've finished that quest. I should also go unlock the White Ward, just in general. Did I get Coral Chambers? I did. So I can at the very least go over there and open the door to the White Ward. There we go. Just had to take care of something on the other screen quickly. And then from here... Why am I killing these things? I do not know. Because I really don't need to. But it is quite fun, and I do need money actually, so it's not the worst thing to be doing. Honestly, if I do another run of this though, I might do like infinite money because... Oh, it's just really boring. It's just really boring. You know what? I've never had him help me in the High Hall's Gauntlet, so I might actually make an effort here to... Yeah, to make sure he gets to... Injuma! Chichi! Yes! Wonderful, wonderful, wunderbar. I don't think I need to actually talk to him. I think he just... will show up to help when it's time. Yes. Thank you for money. Wait for the money. And then into the White Ward we go. And we unlock it. Can I already do the Unraveled fight is the question. I'm not quite sure. I think I have to go through here at least. I don't quite know what the requirements are for actually unlocking the quest fully. The Sherma quest, I mean. Rush through here. I don't think there was anything on the left to be found. Oh no, there is no left. There is no left to be found in general. Going down there does nothing, I believe. It just shows you that there's stuff below you. Yeah, it shows you that there's this room, so you can get whatever this useless thing is. And then get attacked by this guy, that I always take damage from. Just all the time, whenever I fight him. And I didn't even get a full heal. That's so sad. And break all of these wheelchairs. I don't know why they have so many wheelchairs. Or I guess they're meant to be like... hospital... lie on them things? What the fuck are those called? I am fully not sure. But let me also bench. Because I think there's a thing below the elevator that I want to get. So let me let the elevator pass by. Yes! More spool! I always remember my secrets, even if it's been like 2 months or something since I've done my Steel Soul 100% playthroughs. Also, why is there like no music? I know I think it's just the whiteboard, but I'm gonna check quickly. Did I turn the music off? No, okay. Music is in fact real. It does in fact exist. There just isn't a lot of it right now. Alright. 1 map, please. 1 map. Thank you for map. I take map. Not that I can do much with it, because I don't have quill. And no, I am not buying a quill, and I'm not getting the Trobio quill, because the Trobio quill would be a boring quill. I want the punished Trobio quill. Also, I'm just not gonna bother killing those guys. Because they're boring. There we go. Injector band. I think that's actually quite good. With Beast Crest. I don't know why I'm going over here. There's nothing over here. There's just lore over here. Boring, disgusting lore. That I already know. And we all know. We all know the lore of this game perfectly, right guys? Everyone knows lore. We all know and love lore. But do I want to go back and actually fight that guy? I really don't like the Unraveled. But I probably should fight him. But I can also just continue and get... Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're just gonna continue onwards for a moment. Wait, there's nothing up here. There's just some rosaries on the left over here, I believe, through this hidden thing, and then there's gonna be like a big mite that I do not want to deal with. Oh, does this just lead to the Underworks? Okay, I thought this led to the Cursed Child thingy. I'm not gonna sit at the bench because I want... Okay, I thought she was dead already. I was like, I haven't bought all your stuff yet. Architect key. I haven't gotten it yet? Well, I guess I can get that now. Oh, but then I can't teleport back up anymore, and I'll have to actually walk up again. But getting the crest is worth it, because that means I'm even closer to just getting the blue Vesti crest. I might even just be able to get it now, maybe, potentially. There is a potentially rising chance. Yeah, let's just get it. And I bind, and I bind. And this is gonna make us equip a different crest, but don't worry, we're gonna switch right back. We're gonna switch right back to Beast Crest. Let me quickly look up Vesti Crest. Vesti Crest. So that I know the exact number of things that I need, of slots. That is not the crest I want. Look at that, disgusting. Can you imagine healing and actually healing? Not me. No, 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 not me. I could never heal and then actually heal from it. That's gross. That's horrendous. No, no, no. We're going back to Beast. But first, let's count those slots. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We need 20 slots for the blue Vesti crest, not including... not including the Hunter crest. So we're just going to unlock all of these. And now... we should just be able to get it. We should just be able to simply go and get the blue Vesti crest. Also, yeah, we're getting cogflies. Even without the poison, they're just still really good, man. They're still just really fucking good. What can I say? I don't know why, man. I just saw that the corpse of that guy and I was like... Because normally he has an item that I always forget to pick up and I'm like, man, I really want to do the randomizer again. I did an item randomizer of this game and it was kind of boring because there's not a lot to it yet. And there's no logic to it and whatever, but like, man. Once that's done... Oh, it will be so hype. I am so excited to do a randomizer of this game. There's a lot of stuff I want to do and I guess quote-unquote catch up on. In terms of content, because I'm doing my comfy stuff right now. I'm doing my little silksong, but like... one thing I really want to do is play those Pokemon's games that people recommended, and I want to play, Elder Lilies, I believe. Game that a viewer of mine bought me that looks really cool. Is the guy gonna show up now? I don't know if the guy's gonna show up. The Bone Beast. You know the guy? The Bone Beast guy? I don't know when he shows up. Either way, Pilby's safe, so I don't care if he shows up. But another one that I've been seeing around on Twitter and stuff that I really want to play is Hytale, because besides just like screenshots of like the title screen or like thumbnails, I've actually just straight up not seen anything of the game, and the only way I've heard it described is like, oh, it's like 3D Terraria, and that description does intrigue me greatly. So I am really wanting to try that as well, but I don't currently have the money for the game, sadly, because I'm trying to be very fiscally responsible. But we finally have a fucking blue slot. Oh my god, it took so long. Oh, finally, blue slot acquired, finally. Okay, let's see what synergies there are. I'm gonna go on the wiki quickly. There we go. Well, we finally have access to a blue tool slot. Just a singular one. It's not much, but god, if I'm not gonna abuse it. Let's see. So, blue tool slot for Vesicrest is very variable. Once it's obtained, unlocking several helpful tools for combat. Like what? Druid's Eyes helps with getting Silk to enter Fury. I'm good without that. Claw Mirrors pair well with the Bind. Not, I mean, I guess. I never understood the Claw Mirror thing. Like, if I feel like you need to be so much closer to the enemy than you think to actually do damage with them. So they feel kind of not redundant, but like too risky to actually make use of. Let's see. Range increase of Fury stacks with Long Claw. It does. Now I really want to get Long Claw. That's a whole nother quest line, though. Faster bind time stacks with Injector Band, shortening it to approximately 2/3 of a second. Multi-bind increases the potential healing up to 4 masks, while increasing the duration. It does not increase the duration of Fury, and actually healing 4 masks can be unreliable. That's true. Flint Slate, that's a red tool. Okay. Well, right now, I mean, Sawtooth Circlet would just be like the super broken, Omega broken option. Injector Band makes it faster. I think we're just gonna go with Weave Light or Fractured Mask. I think we go Fractured Mask for now. A little bit of a simple thing, but, you know. It'll do for now. And then we go... What would be next for me? I could go get the Savage Beastfly, but that's not like a huge thing. We basically have the Mossberry Stew, Vintage Nectar, and Crust Nut. I can get the Vintage Nectar now, so it's kind of just the Crust Nut that we need. And then the Courier Rasher, obviously. I always like bring that up all at once. That's the last one I always get. I don't really like the Sands of Karak. Is that like a cringe opinion? They're interesting, but they're like not that interesting, and I feel like going through it multiple times, there's just not much to explore, you know? I feel like it asks a lot of back and forth from you, but it doesn't really give you anything worth exploring, and it's just kind of a tedious area once you go through it more than once. Okay, let's do this other thing first, so I can have my money spent and just have it all already out of the way with. So that I don't accidentally spend too much money somewhere else and then will be unable to buy the nectar. I'm gonna have to kill some ants to make it work, but I'm willing to make that happen. Alright. How much was it? Like 500? 480. Oh, I think I have enough. Because I've got the thing I can break for 380? 340. And now if I die, I won't even have to go to my cocoon because I've got like literally no money. Dunk. Alright. I already got the memory locket up there, I think. I did not. Always forget to grab that. I should actually fill up my silk on these guys. Or die to them, I guess. Yeah, that seems more likely at this point. Longclaw would be so nice to have here, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really nice. I really want the thing that extends my bind duration, because I feel like I can pretty reliably hit an enemy 4 times. I feel like that's not been like a problem for me. And if nothing else, like it gives me more heal, but it also just extends the duration of the bind a little bit, which is by itself just already really good. Oh, come on. What am I doing? What am I just wasting all my bind? All of my fury going to waste. Okay, bind right away. And ignore your counter, because who needs to care about counter when you're bound and beasted? That is probably my favorite thing about the Beast Crest's bind, is the fact that it just ignores guard and counter stances and stuff. Actually, I don't think it ignores counter stances, but it also fuck you for interrupting my bind, by the way. Actually, fuck you for that. Oh shit. Ooh, fastest 3 heal in existence. My bind was still active for the entire time I jumped down there? That's crazy. I feel like normally I struggle way more with this. Alright, well, we got it. Time to give a strongly worded word to the barkeeper, because why the fuck would you do this to me? I jumped out the right side, how dare you? Well, I got it, which means now... Kinda just Sands of Karak. I could also go... I mean, I could do all the Frenzy Flame stuff, but I really don't want to. I hate the Frenzy Flame stuff so much. Did I already... Where are the fleas right now? I actually don't know where the fleas are. Let me go over to Belhard and just see if the fleas are right next to it, because they might be. They might literally just be right there. I don't know if I've already transported them over. Hey! Ah, excuse me. I am excusing. Excusez-moi. That was a good sneeze. That was a great sneeze. Yeah, they're still here. Alright, refill my brew. I don't have rosaries, but I have a frayed rosary. Refill my brew. Yippee. And then I can talk to you, because I know we have enough fleas to at least get over to the sands, to the blasted steps. Nah. Wait, no, oh, I should have traveled with them, actually, because now I don't get the reward. Now I have to... Why am I like this? Why don't I think before I click buttons? The answer is because thinking before clicking is boring. Speaking of clicking, I wonder if this actually shows up on the microphone. Hold on. Okay, it definitely does. Yeah, I got a clicker because I thought it would be funny. And if I ever figure out how to do sound alerts for YouTube stuff, or maybe it'll just be a Twitch exclusive thing. Who knows? For my Twitch only viewers, I want to add that as a sound alert because I think it would be really funny. There it is, the multi-binder. Oh, that's so far out of reach. Or is it? Because I have not given you artifacts in a while. Never mind, I thought I had some more on me. That is not a lot of artifacts. That's fine. I also just like haven't gotten any fucking psalm cylinders. I always forget where all of them are. I think there's what, like 4 or 5 of them total? I know there's one I can buy. There's one I found in High Halls. There's one in the actual chamber of the song guy. Yeah, I don't know where all of them are off the top. I don't know where the last one is, at least off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll turn all of those in when I actually need the money, because I do think multi-binder or longclaw are gonna be like the 2 tools to actually try and use. I'm also just gonna go over here quickly and give a quick visit to Flyman. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Thief's Mark? That would not be that good. I confused it with the other tool that gives you shards when you hook onto something with the clutch claw. Which that sadly is not. I actually don't care about the fucking fractured mask. You know what? I want to have some... Do I have anything interesting? I guess I got the injector band. Honestly, Weave Light might just be more useful. Just getting like an extra free recovery for claw lining stuff. It's just pretty nice. What can I say? It's just pretty nice. I don't think I've actually fought the Great Conch Flies yet, if I remember correctly. Well, we're about to be really mean to some poor gay flies. For literally no reason. There we go. Oh, already got a bind. That's okay. That's what this crest is for. Big damage and big bindings. I love hitting the one that's like gonna go into the ground while Beast Crested or Lee Brood. I actually don't know if these guys share a health bar. I'm just gonna guess not. Come on, one more heal. Nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Can you kill the second conch fly at the same time? Probably not, right? There's probably like a hard limit to it, just because it shows up later. Okay. Onwards. I think I could also get another mask shard now down in the lower parts of the blasted steps, but I'm not quite sure if I've already gotten that. I might have already gotten that. There we go. Make that a bit easier on myself. And... Ooh! Wah! Can you give me your skill? Can I have skill? I hate this lady so much, by the way. Because she ended one of my... She ended my first... No, she ended my second Steel Soul attempt that went into Act 3. The first one was ended by the Bellway monster, whatever it's called, the Bellway worm, Bellway beast. Okay. I don't know if I'll ever use this, I'm not gonna lie. Because I do not know... I just don't think that the charge strikes in this game are that good. Ah, it's so really awkward. Why does it jump forward so much? Ew. That's real awkward. I might still test it a little bit, I guess. Oh, I almost got like a epic skip there, but alas. Yeah, this is why I wanted the Weave Light, because even though it doesn't really do anything interesting combat-wise, also ouch, considering how, I don't know, like truncated the Beast Crest is for platforming, just getting to do more claw lines genuinely feels worth sacrificing my blue tool slot for. Like, actually. Because, my god, we do not get to do fun stuff. Also, yeah, this area is gonna involve some actual down pogoing, which is why I want it to be as painless as possible. let's go get... I think it's a flea on the left or a memory locket or something. I don't quite remember. But I know there's something on the left here. It is a memory locket, I believe, yes. And then this guy always somehow manages to kill me. I don't think we can go up there yet. I think that's an Act 3 thing. I think that's Act 3 exclusive. I know the loading zone exists because I did that in my randomizer. I happened to get Silksong like early, which was actually very interesting because it shows you that Silksong is a really fucking boring skill that doesn't really let you do anything interesting. Like in world traversal, but it did let me see what those areas that you can only access with Silksong look like when they're not corrupted by Void, because normally you only get to see them Void corrupted, which is really sad, but you know. I think you actually need to talk to Chakra here, so I'm gonna go out of my way to do that quickly. Because otherwise you do not unlock her quest for... There we go. Yes, because otherwise I don't think you unlock her quest. Where you get to... Why did I buy that? That was really stupid of me. I needed that money and I needed that bind! Ah, why am I like this? She doesn't unlock the quest where she looks for her dead mom. I can't finish a sentence today. It's been too long since I streamed. Then again, it's not like that is an issue that I don't always have with me not finishing what I'm currently saying. I'm just gonna try and ignore that guy because I really don't like fighting him at low health. Or ever, really. I'm so baffled I did not take damage there. How the fuck did that happen? Okay, focusing. Me when I'm focusing. There's a flea to the left. I don't want to get transported all the way back, though. Ah, healing is so rough with this crest, man. But we are close to a bench, so as long as I don't fuck up, we should be fine. Open this. Ignore these guys. Just ignore them. They're not important. And we get something important here. Oh yeah, last simple key. Wait, what did I not use a simple key on yet? Wait, now I'm confused. What are the simple... What is that last simple key for? Because I still have one in the wormways. Oh yeah, I've only got one. Okay, never mind. I thought there... No, but there's still one for sale. There's the one you unlock the cell with. There's the wormways one. And there's the bank. What's the last fucking simple key for? I'm actually so stumped right now. Yippee! Spool fragment. Ah, yeah, talking about Krell or Krull or whatever his name is. Fuck ass. Stupid man. But yeah, I just wanted to get my my reward there. That's one of the reasons I decided to do Sands of Karak now. We're gonna manually climb up here, if for no other reason than I find the elevator up there to be extremely annoying. But also because there's one of these guys here, one of the Chardelards. As I showed in my video, in my short about it. Which if you watch my videos, you'd know that, you know, maybe if you were more of a true fan. And you watched all of my shorts, all of my videos, every single one of them, all the time, forever, until the end of history. Which you should, obviously. That's not even that hard. I barely make them. I barely make videos. I really need to make more videos again, man. I keep saying I want to do more long form again, and I really do. But god, motivation to edit does not exist. But I've been slowly getting better. I've been like slowly bettering my just daily routines and daily habits to allow me to just, you know, get shit like this done. Just occasionally sit down and like edit. Though at the moment I'm actually using most of that like editing energy. Also, that was sick. On doing live 2D practice because my girlfriend is working on the new model and I want to be able to rig it when it's done because she has expressed that rigging was not that fun for her and it would also just be a lot of extra work. So I wanted to learn it. If for no other reason, then at least that way I can like understand what I'm asking her when I'm like requesting certain things in the rigging if she does end up doing it. Because yeah, I don't want to be unreasonable about it. Can you actually get up here already? Okay, I always thought this was Act 3 exclusive. I always thought you needed silksong to get here. But I guess not? To be fair, I don't know why I would go here right now. I mean, just for completion's sake, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, let's try it. Let's try it. As long as I'm, like, careful, it should be fine. I'm just not great at the platforming here, because I feel like sometimes the... like, the indicators can be a bit misleading. But yeah, like, the actual tool we get here is going to be nigh on worthless for us, sadly. Because I can't really be using silk skills, I kind of need those. I kind of need that silk. I also really need a heal right now. Which I can get now, hopefully. Never mind. Okay, I got at least... I got a mask of heal out of it. Okay. Big bind incoming. Okay, I got my 3 heals at least. Yeah, having fast striking attacks here does not help against this boss. But then again, this is like barely a boss. This does explain why I always felt this boss was so lackluster though, because I only ever went here in Act 3. Because I thought you needed the silk sword to shoot up there. I didn't realize you could just... It doesn't look like a wall you should be able to cling to, you know? It doesn't look like a wall clingable wall. That's all I'm saying. Also, yay, one of my cogflies made it into the end of it with me. What is wrong with me today, man? I'm just so out of practice with yapping. I think it's also maybe just because Silksong is a very... a difficult game to be yapping in. Because it is a rather difficult game. It does require an amount of brain power to play, at least. So that probably explains why. How many hearts have you gathered? How many masks? Not too many. I'm not in Act 3 yet, by the way. I'm still... still comfortably Act 2ing right now. Because I've not done enough stuff about that. There we go. What the hell are you doing, Cogfly? But I've got like... I think I'm only missing like 2 masks maybe? So like 8 mask shards obviously, but in total I think I'm getting close to the limit. Which I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to be at the limit for this run. Okay, I know there's an enemy that spawns down here. Also, breaking this shit with Beast Crest is so rough. Oh no. Okay. Oh, this is rough. Okay, this guy spawns an enemy, I think, so we can have a little bit of a heal. Such a strange sentence. The way Beast Crest bind works just changes your brain. Okay, I am just here for my crust nut. Don't be too crusty on me. I don't know why I'm getting the shortcut. I'm just gonna, like, bench warp out of here anyway. Here's my... You know what? Maybe this is my problem. I just always feel so compelled to break all of these crusty things in the Sands of Karak. Maybe that's the issue. It's just that... My particular brand of ADHD requires me to clean up everything, including the crustiness. Also, but I really like your name, by the way, Balwater Sub. I just saw that. I always forget to look at people's usernames. Unless they're literally just saying the word hi. For some reason, my brain just doesn't look at usernames. Because otherwise I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not saying hi to this person, so I don't need to know their name. But Balwater Survivor is a great name to join a silksong stream with. Alright, Krusty Nut. Nice. I'm leaving. I hate this place. I fucking hate it here. I wanna leave. We did also get the shortcut to... Oh, I benched down here last. That kind of works for me, I guess. It's not a big walk over to the... Actually, yeah, that's just objectively shorter, because the other time I thought I benched was, on the, like, way on the right, where I got that simple key. So this is just less walking time, because I would have had to go all the way down here anyway to get to my little thingy. Words. What's the word I'm thinking of? Leave a comment if you know what word I'm thinking of. Bellbeast! Bellway! Jesus Christ. That was the word I was thinking of. If you got that, congratulations. Wait. Here's a clicker for you. There you go, congratulations. I gotta have that less deep in my pocket. I've got very deep pockets. Okay, we got Crustnut. That actually means we're done, I think. If I just go to the marrow, get my mossberry stew. All we need to do now is actually, like, fucking make it to the place. All we gotta do now is, courier rations, which is my least favorite part of this fucking questline. At least it's not as bad as the pale flower. Like, at least you can get hit, but god, it's gonna be rough to do with the Beast Crest. There we go. And we can also, while we're here, upgrade our charm. Which I think she gives me money for each, like, singular mossberry I give. Yeah, I get some rosaries for that. Nice. I always forget about that. So that's gonna give me a little bit of funds to actually upgrade my needle with. Because otherwise I don't know if I'd have the money to upgrade the needle. My sister is drugged up. I'm like, listen, okay, I know that she says like, ooh, the smell, blah, 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 but like, honestly, moss, to me, like the smell of moss is one of those smells that gets more and more rancid the more, like, the more intense it is. I genuinely think mossberry stew would just taste and smell absolutely disgusting. Even to a, like, it can't be good. I just can't imagine it being good. Moss smells nice, but like, only when there is a little bit of it. Even like a medium amount, but like, if you're in a room of moss, no. At that point, it's like, it's too much. That's the part at which you've lost me. Okay, I can't get my chair comfortable. I don't know why. No matter what level of lean I give my chair, I cannot get comfortable today. I did some stretching before the stream, but I've not been stretching regularly. I've been like slacking on my just physical exercise, which is not good. Very much not good. Remember to exercise, people, just a little bit. Like, just do an amount of sit-ups or something. Yeah, we just need the rashers. Okay. Alright. Time for my favorite quest. The Courier's Rashers. I'm gonna have to lock in so hard for this quest, I'm not gonna lie. Let me just make sure there's not like a better... Oh, I don't have the silk threads, so I can't even equip those. Is there any better tool for me to equip here? No, not really. Oh, no, wait, I do have... Oh, wait, that's a sentence script. That's not the silk. It's not called silk threads. It's called like the weaver's anklets or something. I always call them silk threads, and I do not know why. It's like so far from what their name actually is. But it just makes so much sense in my head to call them that, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not going to be talking much during this quest. You're just going to have to accept that. I'm going to be fully locked and loaded. And I'm probably still going to fail because I am not great at this quest. Usually I will take a lot of damage very quickly. And then I'll... This has happened to me so many times that like I'll barely make it to... like to the guy. And then, dude, this has happened to me more than once, is that I'll be like dash attacking. Because you need to wake him up, right? So I'll run in and I'm like, ooh, I'm almost out of time. And then I'll dash attack into him to wake him up. And then I'll hit the thing that actually has the pale oil in it. And that will take away a piece of health from my courier rashers. And then I'll lose the quest. And that shit is so infuriating every time it happens because it happened to me like twice. It's the fucking worst. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother sitting down because you can't like bench trick this at all. At least not as far as I know. I'm pretty sure if you save and exit, like you just don't get to, you just don't keep the courier rashers, I'm pretty sure. I think you literally just don't get to, yeah. Oh, okay, I almost thought that would hit me there for a second, but it didn't. We're fine. I'll just make sure I've got some cogflies out so that they can take care of any errant enemies, even if their damage is not that great. Okay. I do love these guys, they're so cute. That is actually a reason to sit at a bench now that I think about it, is to reset my cogfly storage. Nope, I'm not dealing with you. Sorry, no. No judging today. It is judgeless day. There will be no judging happening. Okay, we're making good time though. We're making really good time. And I can speed through this part. I know there's a faster way to move now in speedrun stuff, but I've never activated this. Well, okay. Because I forget I always fucking enter through the underworks. So or sorry, I never enter. I don't like entering through the underworks. Do I have time to grab the spool while I'm here? I think I do. Pretty sure I do. One spool fragment. That's just gonna help a little bit. And it's just part of completion, so why not? And we go through here, and careful, because I always run into that set of spinny thingies as well. It's another place I just always lose health to. Now we have to go up. A map would actually help a lot for this part, but at the end of the day, I'm no coward. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a map, right? Oh shit. I just don't have the quill, but I do have just like a generic map. Ooh, money. Maybe I won't need 2 tries for... I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need 2 tries now. Oh, now that I've said that. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need 2 tries now that I've said that. Or maybe not. I'm just gonna like not say anything. I'm gonna talk about literally nothing. I'm gonna talk about, I don't know, reading. You guys read any good books recently? You done any good reading? I want to get more into reading again. I feel like I had a long time where I listened to a lot of audiobooks, and like audiobooks are great, but at the same time, it does help to just read actual books, right? Like it's a skill that I am a little bit ashamed to admit I've just kind of lost over the years. Not lost fully, I can still read, but like I've always been pretty bad about reading. And as a kid, obviously, like a lot of, you know, ADHD, neurodivergent, whatever, kids, I used to be an absolute book devourer, and then I just lost all of that somehow. Also, I am playing so badly now all of a sudden. Jesus. I mean, I used to devour books. What? Where am I going here? What the fuck am I doing? Sorry. Oh, I might actually just fail it now. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, I'll have to... Oh, no. That was not where I was supposed to go. Okay. Is it just faster to keep going up now? It actually might be. If I've opened that shortcut. Because I think if I haven't, I might actually be fucked now on time. And also just on risk, I guess. I did open this door. Okay. So now don't take enemies, don't take damage from the big guys. As long as I don't do that, I should be able to make it down pretty safely, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. Stop running so fast! Oh my god. Be really careful here. There's one hit and I am done. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. And just speak to him. No need to hit the thing. Oh god, I was just... Me while yapping, literally just taking the wrong fucking route because I was like, ooh, I'm going to the Songclave. Ooh, speedrun route. Ooh, Songclave. Stupidest shit ever. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. But we got it. We got the needle upgrade. We got it. We are officially needle 3. Cannot get needle 4 until Act 3, I'm pretty sure, but... Yeah. That shit looks so disgusting, dude. These two are just like one of the weirdest side quests in this game. I do not understand their deal. Why is there just one guy in the Citadel who's just this really gross eater? Who just eats gross things? And he has like a really, I don't know, loyal servant? Maybe they're also tragic gay lovers. But unlike every other tragic gay lovers, they get to, like, not have one of them die. Alright, thank you for the pale oil. I am leaving! I am getting out of here! I actually don't know if it saves right there. Okay, we saved in Belhard. Nice! Needle upgrade time. Give me... needle. Yes. Yes. Yes! Giveth. I giveth you, and you giveth me. And I think now we already get to see the sick-ass design on our needle. Yeah, because they talk about like where it's from and you can see the hive design already. So cool. The coolest even. Nice. Okay. That was a pretty big step that did not technically advance us towards Act 3 in any way. That was not necessary for me to do at all to actually get to Act 3. So, I actually think I might have to change the title of this stream later. Because I don't think we're going to make it to Act 3 today, because I don't want to stream for that long, and we've already been streaming for like almost, like 1.5, almost 2 hours. How about we end this relatively soon with some High Hall's Gauntlet, perhaps? Actually, before I go, give me a real fast to say peek and skedaddle because I don't want to get spoiled. That's totally fine. This game deserves to be played unspoiled, but I respect the stop by. I will not speak on spoilery things until you're out. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly actually go and kill some guys for the frying pins, because I'm literally only missing 2. So, I can also just end this quest off. Nice. That way I don't have to spend any longer on that. To the first shrine, I think it is. We go. And theneth we go with. And maybe also are able... Oh no, Sherma's just here now, okay.
Benny Frank.
Yippee! Oi, I get it! Fuck. Yeah. My brash behavior. Ooh, so brash. Ah, the brashest. There we go. Find pins. And no new quests at the moment. And you have nothing I want except the spool extender, which... I don't know why. I used the spool extender for so much of my first playthrough. It kind of took me a while to realize that it just wasn't actually that good. Yeah.
Yanara. Buenera.
I'm just gonna clear out a lot of this dialogue because I just don't want to...
Ironare.
Yeah. Also, I kind of thought that he had to go oi every time.
Cadestre.
There we go.
That's fine.
Yeah, leave off, old one. This was to me the moment when I got interested in this character. I was like, There we go, now he's talking about the sorry settlement I've built. Okay, he's got nothing more to oi at me about. Actually, before I continue, let me go and turn in those scrolls. Because I think at the very least, even if we're not gonna do or like enter Act 3 today, I may as well at least do the boss, you know? I may as well do GMS today. I will not give it to you. Nope. Because first I will steal a psalm cylinder literally from you. I don't understand this part where it's like, you just get to take a psalm cylinder from him. That's so fucking mean. That's so fucked up. Also, this is like the most useless bench ever. I don't know why this exists. Now you get to have psalm cylinders.
Nesvir.
There we go. 3 for you. Money, money, money. And the actual song.
Megina Fora.
Yeah, Pontiff's gone. He's dead. I will learn the song instead. And then we can do High Hall's Gauntlet, which should be relatively easy with Needle 4. Or sorry, Needle 3 is what we're on right now. And then we can get that melody very quickly. And honestly, Clockwork Core shouldn't take too long as I just remember the puzzles. Which I don't, but if nothing else, I can literally just fire up my my speedrun splits, because the speedrun split for Clockwork Core is just named after the solution of the puzzle. Also, apparently I've not gone to the right there yet, which is surprising. Here we go. Take that quest. Sit at a bench. And into the high halls we go. I would have to actually go over on the right there to beat Garment and Zaza to get them to help me. Which, frankly, I don't want to do. Did I get all of the cog heart? I did. So when I go into the Cogwork Core, I can actually just go and assemble my friend. Yippee! I'll just leave the Weave Heart equipped. Who cares? The Weave Light. I was complaining so much about not having interesting blue tools to use, and now I'm just not even using them properly. Biggest hypocrite moment. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my cog flies for when the flying guys come out, because I really hate dealing with those. Those are usually where I start losing it. Mentally, I mean, and also like in-game. But mostly mentally, is when the conductors are out. Nice block by my dice. Oh, that's not the correct one. Oh, alright, there was more flying guys. For some reason I always forget about this wave. Keep being bound, keep being bound. God, having extra spool fragments helps so much with Beast Crest in my opinion. Because you just kind of get to stay bound more. Because you work up more of a buffer while you're being aggressive. Come on, I don't want to waste my bind. I did not think that was gonna, like, bounce, but he did jump. Nice. Oh, that was my last can't fly. Whoops. It's going pretty well so far. Hit them, hit all of them. I'll take some Flea Brew, even though it's not the most useful here, to be honest. I'm still really sad after I found out that Flea Brew does not stack with the bind. I really feel like it should. Kill that guy first. As long as this guy's down, I can handle this gauntlet, honestly. I don't know why this enemy is like my worst nightmare. It's not even that I find him hard to track or anything, he's just really annoying. Yeah, this is where Flea Brew is useful though. Okay, instantly getting my ass handed to me. Jesus Christ, okay, can I not? Can I like not die, please? Apparently not. Apparently I am going to die here. We're playing recklessly. That was really close. Okay, that was so close so many times at the end there. Why would I play it so riskily? It's fine. First try, first try, first try, baby. First try, baby. Alright. Give me thy melody. Or die. Or both. You could also give me your rune harp right now. I know you have a rune harp in there. I know you have one. Just give it to me. Come on. Not gonna lie, when I first played, I just didn't realize he was like humming the song just then. Because he's so quiet, man. He's so quiet. Also, I'm gonna be right back because I want to get myself a quick snack. So I'm just gonna be like 5 seconds. And I've already returned. Wasn't that fast? I wanted some chips. I haven't eaten much today. Yum. Yum, and dare I say, tasty. I had something so sad happen to me the other day that I will now complain about, and you'll have to deal with that. So, I'm not a huge fan of eating, like, chips in a bag. And the only reason for that is that I tend to... I feel like they tend to cut my mouth up. I don't know what it is, but I always manage to, like, fuck up the roof of my mouth somehow with them, right? It's like with eating hot pizza. Like, it just kind of happens. So I like eating, like, chips that are in a Pringles-esque can. They're not literally Pringles, but they are, like, similar, I guess. Did I grab the map up here? I did. The problem is that even though the chips that are like in a can, because they're not shattered usually, right? That's why I like them. I somehow managed the other day to like break one of those in a way, like in my mouth, break one of the chips in a way that it did in fact fully lodge into the roof of my mouth. Like, I'm talking, like, it was stuck in there, and I had to, like, use my fingers to plug it out, and then I was bleeding for, like, a solid 30 seconds. Like, right in the middle of the roof of my mouth. It was just... I just stabbed myself with a chip, and I don't know how... Like, it wasn't like a, ooh, I cut up the roof of my mouth a little bit with the chips. Like, no, it was like a full-on, just, like, one single shard of, like, chip. Just... I stabbed myself with it. It felt so deliberate, even though it wasn't. But, like, the result was so deliberate. I'm not even gonna bother doing the gauntlet on the left there. I don't think it gives me anything. Besides like a shortcut, which I don't need. Alright, I avoided doing this part until I had Clawline, because I just didn't want to do this with Beast Crest and without Clawline. And evidently I'm still not good at it, even when I do have Clawline. Okay, we got it. I am gonna go and get myself a heal though, because boy do I not... Boy will I not have the chance to heal when I'm actually in there. When I'm actually in the Clockwork Core. I will not get the courtesy with this crest. This is honestly, I was dreading this part. I was really dreading this. I'm glad I have the Weave Light equipped for this part, because, yeah. At least that way I can somewhat reliably spam Clawline. Maybe it's not going to be so bad. You know what? Maybe this is not going to be so bad. It might be pretty bad. I do have double jump. I've got 2 silk hearts. It should really be fine. I just won't be able to do like the Omega speedrun stuff, like the stuff I'm currently doing. Actually, maybe you still can. Okay, with double jump this is a whole lot easier, to be fair. This shit gets a lot harder when you don't have double jump. Wait, maybe this actually isn't so bad. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold your horses now. Is this a good platforming crest? Am I going crazy? Jesus Christ, my tracking went away. That's how surprised I was. I'm gonna turn on a light quickly. I still don't get why my tracking breaks when I don't have light. It's fucking LiDAR. Like, you're supposed to be using lasers, not... Like, my phone's supposed to be the thing shooting the light. That was so fast, dude. I thought that was gonna be like a 20-minute ordeal. How did I spend more time on the one jump in Shellwood than here? That's crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna open my speedrun thingy quickly, so I have the... I've got the information of what the solution is. So 1, 2, 1... I don't want to do this puzzle every time. No one's here for that. No one cares. 3 and 1, 1. What's the next one? 3, and then these are both 3 on top. For some reason, the one on the right I do always remember. And then we got 1. And we got 1 and 2. There we go. And now I can close LiveSplit again. Thank you, LiveSplit. It's the only reason I do that. It's the only reason I have that program still installed, because I don't... That route is so outdated already. I honestly should look at some, like, completed runs on speedrun.com. Just to see what the current route is. Because I feel like it's probably evolved a little bit, right? It must have. It's been like a good 3 months or something. 2-3 months since I've done a speedrun. Though I will say the times have not climbed up as much as I thought they would. They're still surprisingly in like what, like 48 minutes I think is the world record? Which is like lower than I thought it would be. Oh, sorry, not lower. It's higher than I thought it would be. Because I remember the speedrun when I played was like just reaching like the hour barrier. And I don't know why, but I just kind of assumed there would have been more like, I guess, developments in the speedrun scene. But then again, this game had like a shit ton of people running it like from the start. So a lot of the important developments that would normally be made over multiple months in a game's life cycle were just kind of made immediately. Honestly, it's going to be really interesting to look at the history of the speedrun of this game, I think. It's going to be genuinely very interesting. Because it started off so optimized right from the get-go. Which is just like a very interesting phenomenon. Let's actually equip like a useful blue tool here for a second. Honestly, the bind is so fast. I'll just go with the fractured one. Ah, she does do 2 damage if I'm gonna fight like Lace now. I'll just stick with the mask. We're just gonna do some good old combat now. I have a feeling I might be pretty bad at this fight. I don't know what it is, but I just have a feeling with the Beast Crest, an actually strong Lace might destroy me, because she almost destroyed me back in Deep Docks. And now she actually has like a real moveset, so we'll see. I'm gonna eat a bit more chips. I hope it's not too loud. I mean, I can kind of see my mic is like barely picking it up, actually. No. This song should be developed into like a full song. Maybe I'm saying that and it actually is a full song. Maybe there's like one of the songs in the game, one of the OSTs just is a full song that I don't know. Are chips bad for you? Because like chips are made out of potatoes and potatoes are really good for you because they have all the nutrients you need. But also they're fried in oil and full of salt. But I like salt, and you do need some salt. I don't really put that much salt on my food, so like, I'm wondering if potatoes are actually pretty good for me. Especially as someone who needs calories. I need my calories. But like, besides being very calorie dense, I just wonder if chips are actually like good, like bad for you in other ways. Alright. Lace jump scare time. This fight starts way too early after the cutscene. I don't understand, by the way, why is she lying in a field of roses? Is there some symbolism here that I don't know? Is this how she recharges herself? Is this like her... Is this her recharge place? I actually don't get this. Alright. Jump scare. Alright. What? That hits me? It does have a hitbox above it. Okay, it does make sense. Okay, I gotta stop dashing wildly. Can I get a heal, please? Okay, I got a little bit of a heal out of that. And I lost it immediately. Okay. Yeah, fly in the thing. That does so much damage to her, dude. You have no idea. I mean, maybe you have an idea, actually. I don't know if you have an idea or not. Oh, really? My flies triggered the counter after I'd, like, just gotten saved by my fucking... By my keys? By my keys? By my dice, I mean. Okay, got another heal out of it. That's okay. Okay. Got another heal out of it for at least one mask. Nice! First try, baby! Let's go! Maybe I'm not so bad at the game after all. To be fair, I feel like Needle 3 makes Lace 2 very easy. Just because you can just shred through her health, even if you're not playing as optimally as I am with like, you know, fucking, I don't know, damage uptime or whatever. If you're just like somewhat aggressive against her with Needle 3, it's just really hard for her to like do stuff. To actually use her mechanics, I guess. Normally I wouldn't, like if I'm just doing a run, I normally wouldn't go all the way to Act 3, but I'm not gonna lie, I just really want to try fighting Lost Lace with Beast Crest. I know I could do that, really. I know I could do that in just like my finished save file. I could just go there and fight Lost Lace by putting on the Beast Crest, but like something about it, I want to do it on this save file. You know, I want to do it on the file that has been beastly all along. And also it's an excuse to replay Silksong in its entirety because this game is really good. Play Silksong if you haven't, guys. If you haven't played Silksong, go play it. You owe it to yourself. Incredibly good platformer and combat, Metroidvania, and story, and everything. Play Hollow Knight first. But then play Silksong. And now we got a good 3. Well, with the Weave Light, we got 3. Recharging thingies. But for now, we just have 2. I have been streaming for almost exactly 2 hours. And I can think of no other way for finishing this off than doing Grandmother Silk. Get the map, because I don't know if you actually... You can probably still get this later in Act 3, but I just want to have it out of the way, I suppose. I'll get the shortcut. I hope I won't need it, though. I hope I'll just first try this like I've somehow been first trying everything. There we go. Get that. And then it's time for G and M and also S. I don't actually think Flea Brew would be that good here, but I don't have the Flint Slate, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I really need to get that. I need to start exploring Deep Docks a bit next time I play. But for now, it's time for Garama! I will have 1 chip before she spawns in. Maybe 3. I will have 3 chips before she spawns in. And 1 chip of water. Perfect timing. I just put down the glass. Okay. One thing in this fight, because I recently did like a little bit of a speedrun just for myself. I think I said that. I think I showed the file. I have, for some reason in this fight, been wanting to specifically practice using Clawline more in combat. And I think in this fight specifically, that shit's insanely strong. Using Clawline, like, to actually do damage and get close to the enemy. A lot stronger than I thought it was. Okay, she's just fucking deflecting everything right now with her stupid scissors. I'm never quite sure of the hitbox of that move, to be honest. Okay, we got our full heal from it, though we are losing some silk now. Time to pop my flies out. Time for phase 2. It is time for phase 2. There she is! I was wondering where you'd went. Okay, maybe actually Flea Brew is not that bad here. Yeah, if you're like jump attacking her, you actually can get quite a few hits in with that. And it also helps getting rid of those fuckers on the ground faster. Insane clawline. Oh my god, bro, it's so easy! This game is so easy! What the fuck? Holy shit, Beast Crest is good. My god. Okay, I'm genuinely like a full-on... I know I said this last stream already, that I was like a Beast Crest enjoyer. But like, if you just rush it to make it to the upgrades, like to clawline and double jump quickly, and then go back and explore and do all your stuff, man, the badness, like how bad the platforming, I guess, compatibility of the crest is really stops mattering. And then it's just about how good it is in combat. Though I do think the fact that the healing is so hard to get during exploration can lead to some tedium, because you're gonna have to do things like I did earlier with like going into a room to like... I mean, other crests have the same issue where like if you're exploring and you're playing quote-unquote optimally and you took some damage and you want to heal, but you don't want to like be too risky, you're gonna go to some safe enemy and respawn them and get your silk there. But with the Beast Crest, you don't only have to do that, you also have to like go there, get your silk, but then also hit them while bound to get healing. So it just, it makes the process of healing so much more tedious in exploration sections. But like, god, for how good it is in combat. This shit is going to go so crazy when Pantheon comes out, man. It is going to go so goddamn hard in Pantheons. I know there's already a mod for like Pantheon of Silksong, Pantheon of Farloom. I forgot the name for a second. Pantheon of Farloom. I know there's a mod for it. Maybe I'll try and play that with the Beast Crest. Could be quite fun. Could be quite enjoyable. There's no way to skip the credits. So while they're playing, I'm just gonna start my outroing stuff. Thank you guys for stopping by. A bit of a calmer stream today and very much a bit of a shorter stream. But like I said, still emotionally a bit recovering and, you know, getting back into the groove of things, trying to still stay productive. But I will be back with streaming tomorrow. I'm going to do some Silksong stuff off screen. I think I might get into Act 3 by myself for a little bit. Like I'll finish like some of the more like mundane and boring side quests, just so, because there's not a lot there, you know. Maybe Savage Beastfly I'll do on stream or something, but like, you know, sorry, I dropped something. I dropped my pen. Just like farming choir cloaks and stuff, that's like not that interesting. That's just a bit monotonous. Tomorrow, hopefully some Pokemon, and then after that it'll be whatever I feel like. I will also play some Ender Lilies soon, hopefully this week. And I do still have plans to do a Terraria Infernum run. I do still want to do that. I finished my my Ranger Death Mode playthrough, which was really easy compared to Master Mode, Revengeance Mode, because god, that was not fun. Calamity Terraria is not made for Master Mode. I see that very clearly now. But yeah, I don't think I have much else to talk about. Thank you guys for your understanding in my little break, and hopefully we can get things back on track. Though I will still try to prioritize other things over streaming, especially videos and shorts, because I really want to get back into the groove of making those. I always say that and then I never do. I just need someone to like kick my ass, hold me accountable, but you know, at the end of the day, this is all still a hobby, so I also don't want to push myself too hard. In any case, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Bye, buggies. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.